Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions October 17, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. October 17, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Omar. In the country we will drop the zeros. And the lower notes will be introduced and the 3-0 notes will coexist at the same time at the same rate. All of it will be dropped off the exchange rate and then as it's pegged to a basket we will see our true rate. Frank. Yes, because once it's in the basket that's an RI. Then it will be an RV in the basket to reach the real effective exchange rate. Then it ain't 1-to-1 because you can't touch the dollar. So you coming out at $3.22. I suggest to cap it at $4.25. October 17, 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now. I can tell you this much: redemption center screens are blank, Tuesday. No rates up on screens. We did have a rate on the Dong a couple days ago at Redemption Center, and it was quite good. I told you guys the dinar is going to be offered to us at a contract rate, and that's still holding. And the main thing, I guess, is just for us to keep our eyes open. October 17, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, article. IMF expects Iraq's economy to grow by 3.6% next year. The long-term health of the country supports changing the value of their currency. October 17, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. Many months ago, I said, there would be no float. One day you guys will realize that I am connected. I bring the receipts. October 16, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Deputy Governor of the Central Bank Caliph, confirmed there is no intention to float the Iraqi dinar exchange rate. Frank. If there's no float then you're not coming out at $1 because you don't want to be paired to the dollar. You're not going to come at $1.15 or whatever just over the dollar. If you're not floating then that means you don't have a need to have a vehicle to take you to $3.22. You're just going to come out at $3.22 as an RI and then RV it without the float. October 16, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. After shaking hands with al-Sudani, whoever fulfills Trump's conditions will be the next prime minister. Quote, U.S. President Donald Trump is sending signals to Iraq, waiting for whoever picks them up to be the next prime minister. According to politicians, Washington's calculations differ from the complex internal sectarian and partisan equations, specifically related to disengagement from Tehran. The United States is looking for a government in Iraq that represents Baghdad, not Tehran. October 16, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman article. Quote, Caliph, there is an intention to remove zeros from the Iraqi dinar to ease the burden of banknote hoarding. This gentleman has been on fire. Here he is again. There is no intention to float the dinar exchange rate. They're not going to float the dinar. They're going to do something different. Emo. If they change the value of their currency and reduce the zeros, they're probably going to have an influx of getting that money into the bank. October 16, 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. The Central Bank of Iraq has settled the matter. No floating of the dinar, and a plan to remove zeros soon. October 16, 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. You see an article where they said they plan on removing the zeros. They plan on removing the zeros of the Iraqi dinar currency, but they don't have any plans at the moment to free float the exchange rate. It will not be on the Forex. October 16, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. They have finally officially announced they're going to drop the zeros. We just have to wait. When the news just said Iraq is moving ahead with the deletion of the zeros. They are constantly talking about this all day. They say it will occur sometimes late 2025. Frank. That's so true, my dear friend. We're done. We've landed. We're on the shore of Normandy. We know we're there, we just don't know when they're going to apply it. As far as the date, that's all that's left. They already told you they're going to give you purchasing power. October 16, 2025 Guru Nader from the Mideast. This is my opinion, if they delete the zeros. They're going to put it on Forex 1-to-1 and they're going to let it float from there. It's not going to float at 0.0007. When you see that 1-to-1 on Forex, that means it's floating already. October 16, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, comment. Lots of rumors about today through the weekend. Mark Z. It's a great possibility based on the chatter out of Iraq. October 16, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. Response to Guru Pimpy October 15, 2025 Forex float post below, Investopedia. Quote, a currency does not need to be on a floating exchange rate to be listed or traded in the Forex. Both freely floating currencies, whose value is determined by market supply and demand, and fixed or pegged currencies, whose value is set or influenced by a government or central bank, are traded on Forex platforms. No, a currency does not need to be on a floating exchange rate to be listed or traded in the Forex. I told you long ago the dinar will not float. It would work against the task at hand and be destabilizing economically. October 16, 2025 Newshound Guru Jeff floating the dinar not going to happen, can't happen, won't happen. The dinar is not going to float and the phrase removing the zeros has nothing to do with the exchange rate. Zero. Removing the zeros only has to do with the currency itself. It means to remove or phase out, withdraw currency notes with 3 zeros and replace them with notes that don't have 3 zeros. That means a 25,000 note gets replaced by a 25 note. Anything below 1,000 becomes a coin called a fill. October 16, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Dr. Salah Mahood from Washington. We are committed to supporting the central bank's efforts in banking reform. Quote, Dr. Salah Mahood, advisor to the Prime Minister, represented the Iraqi government at the Banking Sector Reform in Iraq event held at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Washington, D.C. Organized by the Central Bank of Iraq in cooperation with Oliver Wyman International. The event was widely attended by representatives of Iraqi, Arab, and foreign banks, as well as officials from the U.S. Treasury Department and the Federal Reserve.